Would you like a quick and easy way to make your service catalog do these things? Well, check out this free mApp. I'm Scott Valor, Senior Solutions Architect and Consultant with Excalibur Data Systems. Let's go ahead and load up the Subcategory Action Extension mApp that we provide for free. We're going to go through the wizard and we'll select basically the do your best that you can for me and make your best reasonable decisions. It'll show us the areas that are going to be changed, and then we'll drop this out to a blueprint. All right, let's go pop over to the instance subcategory object where we're going to do most of our work. We've added a couple extra forms to this, so let's go look at the base form that has the instructions and the new form elements. We're going to take these form elements and get them copied over onto the default form, and we're going to replace the existing action command piece that's there. So let's go ahead and make the form a little bit taller to give ourselves some working room. And we'll blow away the existing command piece because we're going to fully replace that with the form elements we just copied. And then let's move these things down out of the way. I'm working in CSM version 10.1.2, which lets me relocate groups of objects using the position command. Makes life a heck of a lot easier. So let's go ahead and paste this in and get this popped over to where we want it on the form. All right, so that's there. We're going to go ahead and look at the business object properties because this set of form elements uses an embedded form. There's an expression that drives that, and I want you to be able to get to that if you need to easily, if you want to modify it. Next, I suggest going ahead and adding the action type to the grid because it'll make it a lot easier to see what action you've assigned to a subcategory entry. And we're going to hit the widget manager here. We're going to update the example service catalog for the out-of-the-box content. We're going to change the one step that is run when somebody goes through the portal and makes a selection so that instead of using the default one step, it's using this one. This one step will still pop back and run the out-of-the-box default one when you choose to create a ticket. That way, if you've customized it, you don't have to do much customization to really take advantage of this. Okay, let's go ahead and get that published and jump back over into the rich client so that we can get to updating the data set. Go ahead and pull up your subcategory entries, and you'll notice there's no action type on them yet. We're going to go ahead and run a one step, which is going to set that based on whether or not there is an existing action command mapped or not. If there isn't an action command already mapped, it's just going to default over to create a ticket. And you can go back and update that action in the future anytime you like. All right, let's go look at a new instance of category entry and just see what options there are. You can choose to create a ticket, which is just going to run the standard create ticket one step, chained off of our new one step, no big deal. You can choose to run an action, which is very similar to what you already had on the form. You can pop in and jump off to a calendar. You can flip over to a dashboard, run one steps, fire up reports, hit predefined searches, or here, fire off a visualization if you like. A lot of options. You can also really easily pop over to a knowledge article. Just select one from your list of published articles, and it just is an instant link directly in the action catalog instead of having to hand make a one step for it. You can also pop out to a website, just put in the description if you like, it's optional, as well as the actual URL that we're going to pop out to. That way you don't have to make custom one steps. All right, let's go see this thing in action. So here, knowledge article, just straight to it, right from the service catalog. We can also go in and say, hey, let's create a ticket, just like normal. It's going to pop up your standard ticket form. You're going to work through those like always. And from here, let's go back and look at the link out to a website. I linked it out to Postman just as an example site. Could be pretty much anything you like. Lastly, I loaded in an action. In this case, I chose the change calendar. So there you go, pretty simple. I hope that answers your questions. If you need any help, let us know. And thanks for watching. Have a great day.